After spending time in the Lesser Antilles and through rain clouds, we are making our way to El Cate in the Dominican Republic. We received a super friendly welcome on the ground and traveled south by car to the town of Monte Plata. In Monte Plata, we are visiting a photovoltaic solar energy farm, which is one of the largest in the Caribbean. The plant produces renewable local electricity for around 50,000 households in the Dominican Republic per year. By doing so, it replaces electrical generators running on fossil fuels, and once the plant is fully constructed, it will help save 70,000 tons of CO2 annually. Thanks to the support of MyClimate and the CO2 offsetting mechanism, the attractiveness of the project can be improved for investors. And after experiencing how the project is operated firsthand, we are convinced it is well worth investing money into it to compensate for your remaining CO2 emissions. After visiting the plant, the mayor of the adjacent town of Monte Plata surprised Robin and myself by making us guests of honor. The Dominican Republic made us feel very welcome. Muchas gracias, especially to Richard and Alejandro for setting us up in pilot-friendly dom ramp.
Our journey continued northwestbound, overflying the aqua-colored waters of the Bahamas. By crossing over Florida's east coast and touching down on US soil in West Palm Beach, we have completed our loop through Central America and the Caribbean.
Flaps take off. Speed check, flaps take off.
Hotel Bravo Romeo Tango, right on Foxtrot, ground point 9er.
Right on Foxtrot, ground point 9er, Hotel Bravo Romeo Tango.
After a quick oxygen fill-up at our partner Premier Aircraft in Fort Lauderdale, we crossed the Everglades en route to Naples. Fritz and our paths part again, and the next time we would see each other is on the other side of the Atlantic. Matt and I resumed our journey with a gusty crosswind landing in Sarasota, through Florida-typical cumulus clouds, and a landing in Mobile, Alabama, to visit the headquarters of Continental Aerospace Technologies, the manufacturer of our CD300 engine. It was great to meet with their always kind and helpful staff.
So Diamondo Earthrounding is laying over in Aiken, South Carolina. We're with TamarackAero's Eric Cunningham. Eric, what is it what you're doing here?
Good morning. Tamarack Aerospace Group provides Atlas wing technology for CJ platforms. We have an active winglet system that alleviates the load on the G-wing.
I mean, we also have a winglet on the DA50, passive winglet.
Yes.
You have the passive and the active.
Yes.
How does that show in real-world figures in terms of fuel savings, reduced emissions?
Well, studies have shown that the passive winglet will result in 5 to 7% in lower fuel burn. With our active winglet, that can escalate up to over 30% in your fuel burn rate.
You talked about the tag, the Atlas system. What's that exactly for?
Well, our revolutionary technology is the active winglet, which alleviates the loads on the wings, creating a smoother, more fuel-efficient flight.
So after the plane has been transformed here at Tamarack, what does the pilot have to do in order to be able to fly the plane?
Tamarack provides a FAA-certified wings proficiency course that can be found on our website at www.TamarackAero.com.
After receiving a top-off, generously sponsored by fellow Earthrounder Mike Labor, we departed Aiken, fascinated by the fuel burn and emission reduction potential of Tamarack's active winglet technology. Hope to see more planes being transformed by Eric and his team.
Hotel Bravo Romeo Tango Tango, descending 2000. Dulles is 12 o'clock, 15 miles, advise in sight.
Descend 2000, we have Dulles in sight, Hotel Bravo Romeo Tango.
Hotel Bravo Romeo Tango Tango, cleared visual approach, runway 1 right.
Cleared visual 1 right, Hotel Bravo Romeo Tango.
Hotel Bravo Romeo Tango Tango, you will see off your left-hand side, there's a heavy Boeing 767 joining up beside you for the center runway, currently at 4,000 feet.
We have the Boeing inside, Hotel Bravo Romeo Tango.
Everything.
Macht forward, referees.
Hotel Bravo Tango Tango Dulles Tower 1020 at 5, following a E-175, about short final, runway 1 right, clear to land.
Runway 1 right, clear to land, Hotel Bravo Romeo Tango. We'll continue in Kilo, hold short Alpha and 1912. Is there any chance we could cross through Charlie or Delta? We have the GoPros rolling. Tango 10.
Hotel Bravo Romeo Tango Tango, you should hold short of Delta, contact on ramp tower 129.55. They'll take you across the midfield there.
afternoon. Approaching George Washington Bridge, 1,100 feet. Information Mike for landing.
Romeo Tango, Vic Street, enter the right downwind for runway 1.
At the right downwind for runway 1. Hotel Bravo Romeo Tango Tango. 684.
Hotel Bravo Romeo Tango, transfer citation, departing runway 1 now, wind 33012, gust 16, runway 1, clear land, safe park.
Runway 1, clear to land, parking at Jet Aviation. Hotel Bravo Romeo Tango Tango.
We made it around the globe, the long way around, to the second diamond factory in London, Canada. Big shout out to the crew of Diamond Canada for having a final look at the DA50 before we set out to cross the Atlantic.